Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are diving into Amazon SQL interview question, which is asked for the data analyst and the business analyst role. So in this video, we will not just only solve the SQL queries, but also see the how to think logically in the SQL interviews. Okay. So let's get started. First question we have average review rating per product each month. It means we have a review table, a review ID, user ID, submit date, product ID, and stars. Okay, we want to fetch the data of average review rating. The column we have stars, from which we will fetch the average review rating per product in each month. Okay, if I'll show you the table first. So this is the table we have: review ID, user ID, submit date, product ID, and stars. Okay, so this is the simple question actually. First thing what we want to fetch the product ID, because we uh we have to see the product wise average rating of each month. Okay, so we have to fetch the product ID first, then the month. Okay, because we want to see the month wise product average rating. Then we have to extract the month from this submission date column. Okay, submit date, and also if we have to fetch only the year and month as review month. Okay, then the third column would be the average rating. Okay, so now we are using the aggregate function here, the average for the average rating, that is average function. Also we will round it by the 2 decimal. Okay, and the name would be average review of this column. Okay, now we will group by it by the product ID and month, because we have to see the product wise average rating for each month. So that's why we will group it by the product ID and the review month. So we will just simply copy this column name and paste it here. Okay, now if we will see the output, as you can see, we have product ID, review month, and average review. So by this query we can see the data uh, per product, average review of every month. Okay, as you can see, we have all the products for each month and their average rating. Okay, now we have a second question, that is highest crossing product per category. Here we have the transactions table. In this we have columns: category, product, user ID, spend, and transaction date. Given a transaction table with spent amount and category, find the top 2 products by total revenue within each category for the 2022. Okay, so we have to find the data of top 2 products by total revenue. Okay, we have to fetch the data of top 2 products by the total revenue within each category in the year of 2022. Okay, if we see the transaction table first, so as you can see, so this is the table we have: category, product, user ID, spend, and the transaction date. So these are the category: books and electronics we have. These are the products: B1, B2, B1, B3, and these are the user ID. This is the amount, and this is the transaction date. Okay, so if you see the question first, find the top 2 products by total revenue for each category for the year of 2022. Okay, so firstly we will sort this data. Okay, we will sort this data. Okay, by the category we have. Okay, then the product, because we want to get the top 2 products in each category. Okay, that's why we are selecting the product also. Then the sum of spend. Okay, so this is the amount which has been spent in each product. So this is the total revenue, right? Okay, and we will simply uh, group by it by the category and the product. Okay, also as we have seen in the question, we have to see only the 2022 data, right? in the year of 2022. So in the where clause, we will only filter the 2022 data. The year would be 2022. Okay. So by this query first, we are sorting the data by the category and product wise. Okay. Also, we will keep this query in the CT with the product revenue. Then in the when we are calling this CT product revenue, okay. So what we will do, we have to get the category, product ID, product, and the total revenue we have, which we have calculated in the previous query. Okay. The last column will be we are using the window function here because we have to find the top two products in each category. So that's why we will use the window function. Row number. So by the row number, we can simply uh, give the ranking to the uh, product by their total revenue. Okay, and we will use the partition by here uh, by using the category. Okay, because in each category we have to find the top two products by total revenue, right? So that's why we are using the partition by category and order by it by total revenue, right? Total revenue descending as ranking. Simple. So we will simply keep it in a subquery as rank, and in star we will get those columns, total revenue. Okay, and in the last, in where clause, we have to filter the top two products in each category. Okay, so we will we will fetch the data only which is a greater less than or equal to 2 in the ranking. Okay, if I simply run this query, so there's a error in the unknown column category, so there's some spelling mistake. We will see. Yes. So now we can see the data, category, product, and total revenue. So in the books category, uh, there's a product B1 which was in the top two products. Okay, in the top two products, which is the revenue is 770. In the same category we have B3 product, the revenue is 650. In the second category we have these two products uh, by the revenue. So the first product revenue is 2700 and the second product is 2010. So by this query we can fetch the data which is uh, top two products in each category. Okay, so this is the query how we have to think logically, and these are the tactics we can say we use. Firstly, we have sorted the data in this by selecting the data into the uh, in this particular year. Okay, and then we have used the ranking in this first query, and for the for top two products in each category we have used the row number function. Okay, then after we have used this condition where rank is less than and equal to 2. Okay. Okay, now we will move to the third question, which is most recent order per customer. Okay, so there's a table we have, ordered table, order ID, customer ID, order date, amount. Okay, if I'll show you the data from orders. So this is the table we have: order ID, customer ID, there's order date and the amount, the order amount. So the question is, for each customer, find the most recent order they placed. It means the this is the customer ID, so we want to fetch the customer ID where they have placed the recent order. Okay, returning the order ID and the order date. Okay, so firstly we will select the columns we want to get from the orders table. First the customer ID, okay, then the order ID, then order date. Okay, so these are the columns we want to fetch. And the question is, for each customer, find the most recent order they placed. Okay, so by the date, by the order date, we will see their latest order date. They have placed the order by using the window function here, row number. Okay, over partitioning by customer ID. Okay, and order by order date. Okay, okay, because of this, we will see the latest date and they have placed the order. Okay, so simply we will keep this query in the CT as mm, detail, data from order detail, okay, where the ranking equal to 1. Okay, because we want to see the latest order date when they have placed the order. Okay, also we want only customer ID, order ID, and the order date. Okay. If we will run this query, so there's one error in the line 1. Let's call it customers ID. Okay, so this is the output. Okay, this is the query output: customer ID, order ID, and order date. So this is the customer ID when and this is the order ID they which order they have placed on the latest date. This is the date they have placed the order. Okay, so as you can see in the question, find the most recent order they have placed. So these are the orders when they have placed on the recent date. Okay, now we will move to the next question: customers who purchased in the consecutive month. Okay, so you we have a customer data in the purchase table: purchases, customer ID, purchase date, and amount. Identify customers who made purchases in 2 consecutive months. Okay, so it means we have a purchase date column. So we want to fetch only those customer IDs who have placed order in 2 consecutive months. Okay, it means if they have placed order in the Feb month, so if they have placed order in the March month also, so it means they have order in the 2 consecutive months. Firstly, we will just simply see the data. So this is the purchase table. We have purchase ID, customer ID, purchase date, and amount. Okay, and we want to fetch only those customer IDs who have placed order in the 2 consecutive months. Okay, so whenever we have the question where we have to fetch the data of the consecutive days or consecutive months, so it means we have to use the lag or lead function in most of the cases. Okay. So firstly, uh, as we have used in the previous queries, firstly we have sorted the data. Okay, so same thing we will do in this query also. We will sort the data, customer ID. We want the customer ID first, and the purchase date. The purchase date we want, because the amount column, there's no use of amount column in this query. Okay, because we want to see only the customer who have placed order in the 2 consecutive months. So we will see only the customer ID and customer date in this. Also, we will use the date format, because we don't need the date here, because we are just fetching the data of the month, the consecutive months. Okay, so by the date format, we will extract only the year and month. Okay, as purchase date, purchase month. Okay, also we will group by customer ID and by the purchase month. Okay, and we will keep this query in the CTE, monthly purchase. Okay, so now we have the data, month wise customer IDs. Okay, month wise customer IDs. If you see, if you see the data, so this is the data we have right now, customer ID and purchase month. Okay, now we have to find the consecutive month data, if they have uh, placed order in the consecutive months. Okay, so for that we will use the window function here. Customer ID firstly we will fetch, and the second will be purchase month. So here we are using the lag function, because we are just comparing the 2 months for their differences first. So we will use the lag function in the purchase month column. Okay, over partition by customer ID and order by purchase month. Okay, so we don't need to use any descending here. Previous month, so this is the previous month, we have previous month column, and this is the actual column, we have purchase month, and by the window function we have the previous month column. So if we will see the data first, so this is the data we have. As you can see, this previous month data, we have in the previous month column in this particular row in front of this, and the fab month in front of March. Then again we have this uh, this column, this data into this column, and again we have this here. Now we will just simply keep this query in the CT. Then in the final output we will use some condition. Okay, so we can call it as rank. The select, we have to dismiss the customer ID. Okay, from ranked, where the difference of these dates, the purchase month and the previous month, equal to 1. Okay, so purchase timestamp for month. Okay, timestamp diff of the month. So we have month in this date format, so we have to convert it first to the date format of concat previous month into um, And also we are using the YMD format here. Then we have the second column, date concat purchase month 01, and the date format is YMD. So this is the date format. Okay, one, the difference of the date should be one. Also one more condition, as you can see there's a null rows also in this particular row. We don't want those null rows, so we will use previous month is it's not null. Okay, now if we'll run this query, so there's some error in the query. Sandbox TV monthly purchase doesn't exist. Okay, so there is a monthly purchase column we have, and this column is different, this table name is different, so I think this is the error we have. Okay, now as you can see these are those customers who have ordered, who have purchased on the consecutive months. Also if I'll remove this distinct function and we'll see the data, so as you can see this is the customer C1 who have purchased in the Feb and the March, so it means these are the consecutive months. So if we will simply make take a difference of these 2 months, the Feb and January, so you will see the difference will be the one. So as you can see this month also we C1 have ordered in the consecutively, then the C2 customers the same. So these are the output we have by which we are getting the customer IDs who have placed the order in 2 consecutive months. So there we have a last question. Top 3 customer by spending each year. Top 3 customers by spending each year. It means we have a orders table, order ID, customer ID, order date and amount. Find the top 3 customers in terms of total spending for each year. Okay. So firstly we will see the data in orders table. So this is the data we have: order ID, customer ID, order date and amount. Okay. So it was a question, top 3 customer in terms of total spending each year. So who are the top 3 customers who have spended by their spending in each year? Okay. So firstly we will sort the data. Okay, we have the customer ID, then uh we have the order date. Okay, so because we want to see the year wise trend, so we will simply extract the year from the order date as order year. Second, we are using the sum function here because we want to see the uh, top 3 customer in terms of total spending, right? So because we are fetching a data of top 3 customers in each year who have spent, who has spent most. So we will use simply the group by function here for the customer ID and the year in which they have spent it. Okay. Okay, if you will see the data now, so this is the data we have: customer ID, and this is the year we have, and the total spent. Okay, so now we want to find out the top 3 customers in each year. So for that we will keep this in a CTE. Okay, now for the top three, for fetching the data of top three customers, we will use the window function here. Okay, so firstly we want the customer ID, order year, and the last is total spent, right? Here we will use the window function. Row number over partition by year, because we want to see the yearly top three customer side. That's why we are doing the partition by order year and order by the amount total spent, order by descending, right? So we will keep it in a second CT, because then we can filter out the top three customers in the last query from ranked, from the ranked. So what we want is customer ID, order year, total, and total spent. Okay, and in the last we will use the condition in where clause where r and k less than equal to 3. Okay, it means the ranking of those customers who have spent the most in the year would be less than equal to 3. Okay, now if we will run this query, okay, so as you can see the data, customer ID, order year, and spent. So these are those three customers in each year we have who have spent it the most. So in 2022 there's a C5, C4, C3. These are those customers who have spent it this much of amount, and in the next year we have these three customers who have spent it this amount. Okay, 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 so these are the questions we have solved in this particular video. If you like the questions, so you can also try it. Okay, if you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe for more SQL interview tutorials.